Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shay. So today we're going to be installing the wig that I previously made in part one. I bleached the knots and I show you how to construct a 7x7 closure wig. Okay, so if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead, check that video out, then come back and watch this one. So in that video I mentioned that the wig, the hair, the bundles I ordered was from Amazon, and so we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But anyways, right now I'm just taking some Got2b spray and I'm brushing my edges back with a brush, and I'm just blow drying my edges back. Then we're going to proceed to put the cap on so we can do the ball cap method. And I'm going to just pull that cap down so it can lay nice and flat. And then I'm gonna spray my hairline with some Got2b glue spray, and then I'm going to blow dry that, and then I'm proceed to cut the extra cap off. Okay, so I'm not tacking down my edges because it's only a 7x7 closure, and I'm going to be doing a middle part, so I'm just doing it right across my forehead. I wasn't pressed about my edges being tapped down because that's gonna be covered or whatever. So yeah, I'm cutting the extra cap off, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more Got2b glue spray, and then I'm going to take my Eco Styling Gel, and I'm gonna just put it, like, dab it a little bit right there on the edges so the cap can lay nice and flat, and then I'm gonna blow dry that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Ruby Kiss, and I'm going to take level 14, and I'm going to go ahead and get a makeup brush, and I'm going to dab that along the cap. The level 14 is the closest shade to my skin tone, but of course if you're lighter you'll use a different powder. If you're darker, you'll use a different one. Okay, so now here is this wig that we made, you guys. This is a 7x7 closure wig. The length of this wig I forgot to mention in part one, but it was 26, 24, 22, and a 20-inch 7x7 closure. Yeah, and in part one I showed that I went in and I bleached two bangs in the front blonde. So yeah, so now I'm taking that same powder, and I'm dabbing it in the inside of the closure and on the outside where the where my hairline is at. I'm gonna spray some Got2b glue spray, and I'm going to blow dry that powder on. Okay, so as I mentioned in part one, this closure is trash. I don't know why it's white. It was not supposed to be a transparent closure. It was supposed to be a light brown lace. So I don't know why it's showing white. Like, look at that, y'all. Like, ugh. So, but anyways, anywho's, trust the process, okay? It look trash bot right now, but we're gonna get snatch it right on together, okay? So go ahead and cut off those thick tabs on both sides of the closure. those kind of stop your closure for laying as flat as possible. You don't need it for anything, so go ahead, cut it off. And I'm going ahead and I'm cleaning my hairline with 91% alcohol, and I'm taking my boho active and I'm dotting that along the hairline where that closure is going to lay. I spreaded that out with the end of my comb, and I'm going to let it dry clear, and then I'm going to go add another layer. I did 3 layers today for the lace glue. Okay, so now I'm blowing drying that lace into that glue. I like to blow dry the lace into the glue before I put the elastic band on, because sometimes if you just go ahead and put the elastic band on without blow drying it can sometimes make the lace look mushed into the glue, and I don't like that. So after I blow dry that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the elastic band on, and I'm also gonna blow dry that for about 2 to 3 minutes, not too long. And then I'm going to take the elastic band off, and then we're going to proceed to style this wig and cut the lace. Okay, so now we're back. I went in and got dressed, and so I left the elastic band on for about 20 minutes. And so now we're going to proceed to cut off that extra lace. I'm just going to cut right down the middle, and then I'm going to cut zigzag on both sides. You do want to cut in a jagged motion. Don't cut straight across, because your wig going to look wiggy and you're going to get mad. So just make sure you cut kind of zigzag in a jagged motion, okay, when you're cutting off your lace. Okay, so as I said, we are going for a cute little part down the middle. So I'm just trying to comb it, trying to see how's it looking. And I'm going to go in with my Shears Balm wax stick and put that on top of the wig so it can lay nice and flat and tame those flyaways. Then I'm going to go in with my hot comb and just really getting those roots to make sure that the wig is laying flat as possible, and make sure those flyaways is laying down. Okay, y'all, and this next part that's coming up is gonna look hella weird, but it's because one of my phones lost the last little part I needed. It erased my video the last like few minutes, and so I had to record that off another phone, and it was just crazy or whatever. So anyways, just try to ignore it. I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. I don't know what happened, but anyway, so I'm just taking some mascara and I'm just going in, cleaning up those roots a little bit. And I'm taking my Got2b glue spray, and I'm spraying that, and I'm going to take my LA Pro concealer that's one shade lighter than me is fine. You guys want to go at least one shade lighter than you guys. And I'm just putting that, dotting that along the middle part so I can define it more. Okay, so like I mentioned, this hair was from Amazon, trash. The closure is from Amazon, trash. Okay, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. Bye, you guys.